And we're back. So, that was an interesting qualifying session for the real Formula 1 in Spa. Lewis Hamilton and Paul Seb in second. It was quite a surprise, honestly, to see Seb come in second after the way his qualifying gone up to them, but obviously he qualified in the interviews afterwards that he got a tow from Kimi after Kimi had made a mistake. So, as promised, I've done nothing. I'm going to go into free practice 2. Well, I'm going to press the button now actually and go straight in. And I have found a setup that I'm going to try from the internet. One that is currently apparently done in the Honda car, which I guess means the McLaren Honda. If I was professional TV, I'd have shut up when that started. And no professional, obviously. So let's see how well this works. So, view car setup. So front wing on 5, rear wing on 3. On throttle differential to 80%, off throttle to 65. Front camber minus 3.1. Rear camber minus 1.2. Front toe 0.12. Rear toe 0.38. Suspension. Front suspension 9. Rear suspension 4. Front anti-roll 9. Rear anti-roll 8. Front ride height 4. And rear ride height 6. Brake pressure 76, so I was only 1% off on that. Front bias 52%. Oh, okay. So we'll have it going up by 10 to the left rather than the right, just to confuse me. Front tire pressure 23, rear 20.7, ballast 8, and it does actually say 10 kilos on the fuel load, which is that, which gives us about 5 laps. So we'll try it, we'll see what comes of it. So we've now got in the custom setup mode there. We were doing 132 zeros in the last session on the sequence. Okay, so I'm just going to go out to a normal lap for now, straight to flying lap. 132.0 is what we're aiming to beat, basically. And preferably we'd be closer than 1.5 seconds behind the second to last place. Right, here we go. So there's no delta because we've not set a lap in this session. I think delta should carry on between 3 practice sessions, but obviously Cody's and the FIA, I suppose, don't. Maybe it should be an option in future. See, I don't remember what time I did in free practice 1 for all the different sectors, so I have no idea how good I'm doing yet. But I'm keeping an eye on it, see if we can do well here. Okay, we've got a 130. That's a huge improvement on Raptors 1. So looks like we have found a better setup than I had before. And I'm seeing the deltas green, which is always a good sign.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
3 laps of fuel, thanks engineer. This setup is brilliant actually. Feel a bit more in control of the car now. So after this lap I'm going to return to the garage and start on the practice programs again. So we'll try that fuel saving one again, see if we can actually manage it this time. There we go, 130.2. I think that's faster than the next person one. Yeah. So I'm going to practice a entry into the pit lane here again, because it is a tricky element on this one, because you've got to brake, hit the pit limiter. And yes, I know I've got virtual racing mode on, which will help me, but I did get caught out in FP1 for speeding the pit lane still, even with all those aids. Okay, that's gone relatively well, I think. It's the only known bit about driving into the pit lane. You have to wait for your team to jack you up properly. It'd be nice if you could start looking at options now. I know the team have a job to do, but this is like 10-15 seconds that are wasted waiting for the team to get to this point here. Now I can go into this. So my timings, unsurprisingly I'm still last. I'm still being beaten by Palmer. I'm in a McLaren though, let's be honest. And they are basing the times on what they saw in Australia at the minute, which unfortunately wasn't good for McLaren. They obviously have improved recently with both cars making it to Q2 today. Anyway, it's not what I came into. We'll come back to time management later. Fuel saving I want to try and do now. Yeah, we'll do it on the super softs this time. Worst comes to the worst, we can try and do it on the ultra softs later on. So we're looking for good fuel saving and the time within the delta. Excuse me. I'm spending a lot of time hitting the grass this lap for some annoying reason. Never mind. Okay, so this lap's a write-off. There's no point worrying about it. But even saying that, I'm only half a second off the pace, which is actually pretty good compared to what we're doing in FP1. Ah, there we go. Well, I didn't try it that time though, let's be honest. See, that's absolutely coasting. I don't know how you're supposed to get a purple on this. I mean, maybe it'll be easier with more racing fitted into the car later. Here we go.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Not quite good enough is what my engineer says. Really? I've just noticed they've changed the delta time, so it's now 1:31.9 rather than 1:32.0. So obviously they expect the circuit to be faster in this session. And again, I've cocked it up by hitting the grass one too many times in sector 1. So this was going to be invalidated because I'm not going to be able to hit any reasonable target, I don't think.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
And that's a warning for corner cutting.
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
So that was an extreme lift and coast there, I think, but I needed to do something to get me up in the green early on. Oh, my lap time's just gone red, that's not good. Oh, that's the wall. Okay, so I've got a time that is on the edge and a fuel burn that is way too high. I don't think I'm going to do this. God damn it. Well, that's frustrating. So I'm going to do a qualifying pace. The objective is to get 19th in my qualifying pace. Oh goody. This is all going to be flat out, so hopefully it puts me in rich mix straight away. It does, excellent.
Don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
Thanks for the clarification, Jeff. This does not look promising at all. I'm now relying on the McLaren Honda engine to pull me over the line.
Our target times, let's try to find a bit more.
But hey, we've got a fast sector 3 though, that's good. And fast sector 1, that's good news, excellent. Oh, but it's gone red again. Oh man. Yeah, that was totally rubbish, and
Okay.
I broke the car.
Confirm you're okay, please.
So, without flashbacks, which I am using flashbacks in practice only, without flashbacks I've technically retired 3 times now in 2 practice sessions. Oh, that's a corner cut, that's 2 corner cuts. And technically it's actually slowed me down as well, okay. Fair enough. This lap's a write-off. One more time.
We'll want to rerun the program if we can't improve on that time.
Damn it. So, the drag reduction system, I seem to press the button a fraction earlier than the system allows me to. That will help that sector there. And because I press it too early like that, oh man! This is what happens when you try and talk and race at the same time. That's the best I've done that corner up to now. If I've got any chance of recovering this lap, that was it. Okay, just straight to the line now. We're green.
Okay, then that's the
Oh,
end of the program and plenty
wonderful.
of useful data. Return to base when you can so we can go over it.
So I don't know what stretch target was, but I got target at least, which well, that makes me feel better in itself. That's good news. So I'm just going to use the menu to return to garage again, because reasons. Ooh, I don't know if I heard that right or not, but I'm sure the on-track commentary said something about Sochi then. Oh well. Right. What is
Our
Dretch?
best lap so far is a 1:29.4.
Okay. So I think I should try and do a race strategy as well now, which I'll want to do on the super softs and then later do on the ultra softs. I have no idea what we're supposed to do on this kind of session, so we're about to find out.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
Could have done without that lift there, but never mind.
Great lap.
I don't know what I did, but it gave me 10 points, so I'll take it. Oh, okay, I got 20 points for that one. Oh, Jesus. So Perez is 19th, and ahead of me, I'm 20th again. What? Oh, he's going into the pits. Good.
Great lap. You've nailed the asphalt. Keep it up.
I love that. So it just flashed up saying the test has been completed, but you can drive more laps if you want to improve the accuracy of the data. Oh, 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 oh. Wait, how did I get away without damage on that one? Well, that's what I call lucky. Oh, shit. Didn't get lucky that time.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know
That
you're
was
alright.
totally my fault, because I looked over my laptop screen for a second there. So I'm just going to flash back to here, to be a bit more careful, and I'm actually just going to return to garage. Trophy earned, it's a marathon, not a sprint. I was going to talk to you guys about trophies as well, actually. Right. Interesting.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 29.4.
So let's look at timings again. So that's annoying because my qualifying place was supposed to be enough for 19th, but it's not even enough for 19th in the practice session. I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's right, I'm going to do race strategy again, but I'm going to do it on the ultra softs because one of my team objectives is to do race strategy on 2 different sets of tyres. Sorry, pass race strategy on 2 different sets of tyres. So, currently out of control, waiting for lights. Go, go, go. Okay, one lap down.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Oh, hello Verline. You're a bit close to my line here. You've come off line, that's good for you, but you still put me off there at the start of that lap. But never mind. Excellent, I managed to recover that lap in the end. It was red delta for a lot of the lap, so I got my informed strategy badge. Oh, not badge, but team objective.
Keep it up.
Wow, I lost a lot of time in the chicane there. It's not important, I've done what I came out to do now, but it's a matter of pride. No, abort, because I lost control there. Let him go. I was off the line then. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh!
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
Wait, how slow was I going when I collided then? Can I get a view inside the car? Best part of 30 mile per hour. I guess in a real car that would do that as well. Tell you what, let's try and get the pit entry right. This is going to be crucial in the race, because if I cock up the pit entry, that's not going to be good. Ah, I got speed in the pit lane again. As I say, in practice I get a warning for it. In the race that could be a drive-through penalty.
Our best lap so far is a 1:29.4.
So between the two tyres, I'm going to need over 100 kilos of fuel. It's supposed to be limited to 100 kilos for the race, so that could be interesting. Anyway, that's been perfected. So we're going to do a tyre management program on the super softs. Then I'll probably do the same on the ultra softs. And leave the fuel saving one to the final practice session maybe. Such a shame that lap's too slow, because that was a purple.
We're not hitting our target. We'll need to rerun the program if we don't get the time delta back in the green.
Damn go. I'm going to return to the garage because I've got that as I wanted it to be honest with you. It's just showing what the tyre will be on that particular tyre.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 29.4.
And finally, we'll do this on the ultras. I just realised it's been switching between the two different sets of softs there. Didn't want it to do that. Never mind, we'll do it on that. Yeah, I've already cocked up my laps. I'm ready. Well done, Chris. Okay, that map's ruined, I could see from there. There's a car behind me, I'll let them go. Now let's go.
Let's speed up. Our tyre data is no good unless we're doing a representative pace. If we don't get our time delta back in the green, we'll need to rerun this program.
Now I am vaguely aware of that. Oh wow, is that going to be a purple?
Program complete.
That's
Good
it?
work. Head on back to the garage and we'll start going over the data.
So I shall use the menu to go back to the garage. Safe in the knowledge I got a purple. Excellent. So the actual tyre lifespan for these Ultra Softs is expected now to be 30 laps, as opposed to 25, so I should be able to eat 5 laps out of these tyres more than planned. Super Softs 36 instead of 34, and Softs 47 out of 43. I don't think I'll be using the Softs in the race, to be honest with you. No. If we have a really early safety car, it might be worth
If you need to
coming
find
in.
some more time, remember that corner exit is more important than corner entry. Slow in, fast out, smooth on the power.
Thanks for that nugget, Jeff. As I was trying to say. And yeah, if there's another safety car, I might decide to gamble on the softs. Right. Considering there's 26 minutes left of the session, I'm going to go fuel saving one more time. I'm going to go into the Ultra Softs, stick with the tyre I'm using, and out we go. I'm going to say, this is a tough program. Right, here we go. So already my fuel is in the red. I lift off a little bit earlier there. I didn't see much movement in my fuel. In fact, it's gone back down again.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh man, lifting off put me in the red then. For the Delta, I mean.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Past. This lap ain't gonna cut it, so might as well just slow down. And oh look, it's now going in green. Here we go. So even getting it so far in the green, it went back to red. That's incredible.
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
So there's Mercedes. And he just decided he was going to have me. Yeah, there was no gap, you shouldn't have gone for that. So I'm going to take myself back to here, put my foot absolutely down, make sure there is no gap you even see. My fuel, that's crazy. No! I'm gonna flash that back because there's half a chance I might be able to get that. Nah, wasn't gonna happen, was it? Okay, that program's going to wait till FP3 now because I don't think I've got a tyre that will help me on that one.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:29.4.
So I've got another 0.3 of a second to gain after making the gain a lot more than that. That's frustrating. I'm also keenly aware. Hey, I just heard Billy Munger on the circuit commentary. Okay. So I've already put 12% wear in my gearbox. It's supposed to last 6 races, so what's that? 16% should be the wear at the end of the weekend. I'm on 12% in FP2, that's scary. These need to last 5 races each. Yeah, they're not going to, are they?
We're 20th in the speed trap, 182.6 miles per hour.
So, where's the list of everyone in the speed trap? That's what I want to see now. Unfortunately, I don't know where to find that. So I'm going to pause here because we have the race director. Does that give us any clues? It tells us about invalidated lap times. Let's just look at my lap times. I've got 2 laps with warnings on. Very different fastest selectors compared to fastest lap. But our fastest are on ultra softs, no surprise there. Yeah, so corner cutting and speeding in the pit lane. I think I've done enough in free practice 2 now. I don't think that's feasible right now. But that says to me we've got 70 resource points that we're currently missing out on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to accelerate time, put on maximum acceleration. Because I don't see much point in me going out again. I've done 20 laps again. So I've done exactly what I did in the last session, but being a bit more successful. Looks like Kimi Räikkönen is going to be top of this session. Now I'm concerned that I might need to change the difficulty level on this game. I don't know if that's a cause of why I'm so low.
At the end of the session, then, here are your top 3. Räikkönen, Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
Just a quick look to see if anyone else got any penalties, but nah. Everyone's penalty has been warnings or laps invalidated. So that's fine, let's advance through to the garage. Now, I was going to do practice 3 as a separate session, but I also thought this was going to be an hour and a half and it's only been an hour. So I think I'm going to link the two together and put free practice 3 in here. But in the meantime, let's just quickly see what's going on at HQ. Not HQ, the paddock. So 10 points for participating, 30 points for the qualifying pace, getting a pass, 50 points for getting a perfect on the race strategy, 20 points for upgrading my pass to a perfect in time management, 10 points for completing at least 10 laps, past 3 objectives, get another 15 points, and my disciplinary record is exactly the same as the last one, lose me, gain me 4 points. So yeah, nothing new happens between P2 and P3. But we're going to have a quick look at the upgrades. I don't think there'll be any upgrades worth going for, but I'm just going to press recommended upgrade, and it doesn't recommend anything, it just gives that wonderful noise. So that's fine. So I think a lot of my development is going to be based on this tree. Because we're going to need... well, we're going to need a lot of this here. We're going to need more power. As you can see on the right hand side, McLaren Honda Formula 1 team are by far the worst. So you've got the top 3 teams there, Mercedes, Williams and Force India, all Mercedes engines obviously. Ferrari and Haas are next there, and then Red Bull, Renault and Toro Rosso are on the 3rd level down, Sauber on the 4th level down, and we're probably about the 100th level down. So it's very much a case of we need more engine power. No doubt about that. And I'm certainly concerned about what we have at the minute. So, nothing else I can do there right now. We're going to go into practice 3 then. I think we will do 2 and 3 in one go. No, that was the wrong button. So, if this goes the same way, this will probably take half an hour to 45 minutes. After which I'm going to stop, and I'm going to try and get qualifying done this evening at some point. I'll make a decision at the end of this session. I find it interesting, they've never put that logo in any other game. Well, not that TV shot anyway. So have Formula 1 management insisted on that going in? Anyway, so we're going to be trying fuel saving again, but before I do that, I'm going to try qualifying pace again. Wait, that's had 3 laps on it. For crying out loud, did I use that one by mistake? Oh well, never mind. This is just me trying to get a perfect on this. Make sure we're in which we are, excellent. So I'm not going to speak too much now, I'm just going to concentrate on my driving. Oh, that's gone wrong. That stops. Yeah, no, I'm not dealing with wing damage.
We're down on our target times. Let's try to find a bit more.
No doubt I've mucked that one up then.
We'll want to rerun the program if we can't improve on that time.
Yeah, I'm thinking the qualifying pace time I did before, it's not going to be beaten. I think that's it. Yep, that's that. Let's finish the lap. We're here anyway. We get points for finishing laps, we get points for participating, we get points for not getting penalties.
Okay, test over, but I'm afraid we didn't get what we needed. We're going to have to run it again.
So that's the point. I'm just going to hit return to garage. Yeah, well, we're not going to get that one then. So, fuel saving. I feel like we keep coming back to that. There's some points available. I don't think we'll get anywhere near what we need on that.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 30.4. 6th place.
So here we go, trying fuel saving again.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, aren't they annoying? Totally wreck my lap, and then if they take each other out now, which right they're not going to. Okay, fine. Go and go past. Really? Making the most of flashbacks, because, as I say, I will not be allowing myself to use them during practice, during qualifying or the race.
Not that map. Try again.
Nearly forgot about DRS then. Oh. Really? No overtaking? Okay, I'm going to just flash back to there. I don't think this lap was going to do it. Oh. Excuse me. Okay. I'm just destined not to do the fuel saving thing. So how many laps have I
I've had
done?
to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
I've only done 4 laps. Oh goody. Oh,
We're
and I've got
17th in the speed trap, 182.5 miles per hour.
But again, what's that against? What's the best? Okay, I'm just going to accelerate past the fuel save time, the repair time. And let's just make sure I've got fuel on board. I'm going to save this setup because it seems to work for me here. So, save car setup. There. Oh, I've got to put a name in. Really? Okay. McLaren Australia 1. Which it says anyway. I could just call it 1, couldn't I? Okay, fine. At the beginning of Q1. Could be interesting.
Best lap so far is a 1:30.4.
Bit of dry race. So, I want to do another 6 laps. So I'm going to go out on track. I'm going to run till it tells me I'm running out of fuel. And the only objective is just to do the laps. Nice. Kimmy right behind me. Oh, I got completely out of his way, why not, eh? Go on. Well done. Who's that? Oh! If I'd known he was coming in the pits, I wouldn't have stopped for him.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Excuse me. Oh wow, Fernando's about to overtake me.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Oh hello. You want me to pit this lap? You know what? No, I'm gonna go one more lap. Oh man, he's overtaking me like I'm in a GP2 engine. Sorry, F2 engine as it is now. He's trying to defend. Ha! Nice try, Fernando. Okay, that tells me that I've got the difficulty set a little bit too high for me at the minute. I suspect I might be better on a wheel, but I don't own a wheel, so tough. But even straight line speed, I'm looking at my fuel meter, seeing if I can get onto lap 10. Oh, hello. Love your work, teammate.
Engine off. Engine off.
Tell me Fernando went out with that as well. Well, hang on, let me just see that again. So I'm the one on the right, Fernando's on the left. He's almost hit the wall twice there. Continue on. Good, good, we both lost our wheel. I'm going to bring us back to about... yeah, there. That was frustrating. So I was travelling straight there. Oh, it's Fernando again. Fernando's dodged me slightly, which has made me start to veer off that way. Into the path of the Renault. I didn't see which Renault it was. I think it might be Hulk. Couldn't say. Yeah. So I don't know how I'm going to avoid that, but I'm going to try. Managed it somehow. Okay, I've fed up now. I'm going to let them all past. They can have their own accidents elsewhere. Oh. Just caught me there, Seb. Well done. And let me straight past again. What's wrong with you? Oh, no, 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 no.
Jeff, can you hear me? There's a fair amount of damage to the front wing. We suggest you come in as soon as possible, rather than risk it getting worse.
So I have set it on limits, but what I want to do is run out of fuel. I want to see what happens exactly when you run out of fuel. I suspect it slows you right down to a crawl. And then what I can do is I want to pit, return to garage on my, oh I've lost track of what I was saying there, yeah, I can say return to garage on the pause menu and not actually have to drive back. So, yeah, we're now in low fuel mode, and yeah, you can hear the engine starting to slow me down. Yeah, that's it. I'm now restricted to 40 miles per hour. That's me playing with the gears, by the way. Even though it's an automatic gearbox, you can still tap it, but nothing really will happen there. So this is a good time to just have a quick look at the radio options.
Position rundown for you. The current top 5 are Vettel, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Verstappen and Massa. We can't take you right now. Pit in next lap. The pit box is currently full. Stay out on track. Stay out on track.
Not a choice, I'm coming in anyway.
Their best lap time is a 1:28.9.
Wow.
We don't currently have their data for that request.
That's because it's not given me a rival yet, but it will be Fernando.
Say again, you're breaking up. Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Vehicle condition.
Repeat that. There's interference. You've taken damage to the front wing. We recommend you pit for repairs before this becomes a serious problem for us. Okay, we're starting to see a bit of tyre wear. You shouldn't have too much trouble for the time being, but the grip is going to start falling away. Degradation is pretty bad. The grip is going to fall away quickly. The brakes are too cold. You need to get some heat into them. Brake hard going into the next couple of corners. There's static over the radio. Say again. Copy. We're in P20. P20. There's a lot of damage to the front wing. We're seeing a significant loss in downforce. Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain.
Well, I was going to ask for a weather report anyway, so why not?
Say that again. We're having trouble receiving.
Oh, this one should be funny. Fuel information.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty. Our best lap so far is a 1:30.4. Didn't catch that. Say again.
This is the problem, it's trying to listen to my microphone, so I'm just going to mute the microphone, so you'll hear less from me for a little while.
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:25.5. Your lap times are falling off. We want you to pit in. Okay, the time last lap was a 1:46.7. Okay, the time last lap was a 1:46.7. Confirmed.
So what I did was I just did the Shut Up Jeff radio update. Oh, it's giving me a countdown for being stopped on track. I'm going to just pause and return to garage so that I don't get any penalty for being stopped on track. But in any event, I've done what I wanted to do there, and I said I was going to finish at 4:30. I'm going to accelerate time, go to the end of this session. I know I'm last, I know I'm not going to do any better than this. So, I've had a thought. Knowing my times, I'm not likely to get out of Q1. So there's no point in me doing a special qualifying on its own. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do qualifying now, and then the race.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Vettel, Hamilton and Kimi Räikkönen. That's it for practice then. We'll see you again soon.
I just saw there Felipe Massa's got a 5-place grid penalty. Let's just check the race director to see what that's about. He's not the only one as well. So Massa's got one for a collision with Ocon, and Ericsson's got a grid penalty for a collision with me. Ocon and Ricciardo did not finish the session. Wow. That's useful. So I'm considering where Ericsson is. Let's just go here. With a 5-place grid penalty, I might be 19th at this rate. But yeah, so I'm going to do qualifying now. Let's just quickly see what the paddock have got for me. And then the serious consideration right now is to do the race this evening. I haven't decided on start time yet. I'll look into... Oh, I didn't press continue, I pressed exit, right. Numpty. I understand what I did. Yeah. Let's see where we are at the end of the qualifying, what time it is. Because I want to have a couple of hours at least between this and the race. So I've just got a couple of things to do here at home. So I got 30 points for participating doing 10 laps and not having any penalties of any kind. Okay, fair enough. Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
Looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there. This is good. Gets people talking about you.
Fernando.
Sure you
Put money on it being Fernando. So Ravi is a head-to-head battle across multiple race weekends between you and another driver. Comparison data is tracked and compared after each qualifying and race session. Winning the rivalry awards you kudos within the team. What's kudos worth these days? What a surprise. I'm also seeing, if you just look down to the bottom left, it looks like there's a message on my phone. Yep, and I now have a prompt to listen to voicemail, which is square.
Hi, it's Emma. Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning. Here's what to expect.
Qualify in 17th or higher and beat Fernando. Oh no. Okay, I just want to see if I have an option to do anything about the difficulty in this. No, it doesn't look like it, does it? Race settings? Yeah, no, they're stuck. Because I think I've set AI driver level too high for my first race. But never mind, we're stuck with that now. We'll leave it as it is. And before China, race 2, we'll look at changing it then. In the meantime, I don't think there'll be any upgrades I can set going, and to be honest I won't want to. This is my last chance to make any changes to, well, any of this sort of thing, but to be honest with you, what's the point? It's the first race of the season. Let's go to qualifying 1.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. With the weather as it is today, Anthony Davidson, we have, to some extent, to throw the form book out of the window. Who do you see having the advantage on this slippery, unpredictable track surface?
Traditionally, these are very Adrian Newey conditions. The Red Bull's habit of creating incredible downforce coupled with the high rake they like to run is perfect for the wet, and it's helped them close the power gap a number of times over recent years. I think Force India as well, always a bit of a dark horse in changeable conditions, and of course the McLarens have a fairly good chassis. Having said that, I don't want to make a firm prediction. More than performance, the deciding factor is going to be the timing. The level of wetness out on the track is going to constantly rise and fall, and anyone who can find that perfect window when it's at its driest will have a big advantage out there.
This is interesting because
Okay, we know it's going to be a struggle to get out of this session, but give it your best shot.
I'm seeing people with the dry tyres on. I'm just going to quickly look at the session as we expect it to be. What a weird one. It's not going to change the weather for over the next 20 minutes for this session. The dry for Q2, and even sunny for Q3. Has anyone gone out on circuit? Yeah, Hulk's gone out on circuit. What's he gone out on? They're going out on ultra softs.
There's only a few cars out on track. We should consider getting out there.
We're going to risk it, and if I don't like it, I can come back in and go on Tunters, but it's a bit odd. Oh. Finishing his lap. It is, and he's in a 1:33.417. We're not expecting to beat that. Four seconds off the pace in Sector 1. That's annoying, because I didn't even press the radio button, so why would it ask me to say again? Eight seconds off the pace. got a trophy called Setting Earned. Okay.
Fernando's lap times are faster. You're down on your teammate.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Fernando's currently in P2.
What?
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
This is an interesting one. We're holding up Lewis Hamilton. He's 7th, so
Your front wing is damaged. Performance will be affected.
okay. I did say no flashbacks in qualifying, so I'll stick to my word. Let's just quickly. Can I cycle through the views? There we go. So got side pod cam, rear cam, further cam. Oh wow.
Lines are falling off. We want you to pit in for repairs. Box, box, box.
I'm going to stick with the TV pod cam because I do like this camera.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Shut up, Jeff. So, that was showing me an 11th when I came to the pits then. Still can't believe we're on ultra softs on a track where it's raining. It's going to be a minute 30 for my repairs.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Daniel Ricciardo did a super soft, that's incredible. Okay, we're 13th. I see, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left to set a time.
Our best lap so far is a 1:40.1.
So, the question is the track going to get any better? So I'm going to fit another set of ultra softs. Because let's be honest, I doubt I'm getting into Q2, but if I do, I might as well give myself the best chance. It's saying the wet tyres will be 2.5 seconds slower. Nothing we can do about any of these at the minute. Repair should be complete any second now, and we'll be going out trying again. Straight to flying lap. Remembering the team goal is 17th, and the best time I did in practice was 19th. So this is scary. Oh wow!
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there.
Why did it start me so far back? It's given me a huge run up to the start of my session. I might as well have driven out myself there. Here we go. Yeah, now I'm 19th from behind target. Behind my teammate, not a lot I can do about that. Wow.
Fernando sat in P4.
Fernando's in P4. Oh wow, I nearly lost it then. I had a bit of a corner cut there, but it's let me off. And I'm actually a second faster than my best so far. Wait, is that saying I'm 14 seconds slower than the best?
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us. Repeat that, there's interference.
Oh, it seems to have messed up the radio now. Shut up, Jeff.
Got that confirmed.
Hopefully they'll understand not to listen to me now. I almost feel like I should have tried stopping on inters and seeing what would have happened. But it's too late now. I've only got a minute left of qualifying. Literally, this lap I'm about to start is my last opportunity to improve. I am not going to achieve my team goals here. It's a shame. I'm also not going to be last. Unless Ericsson can improve more than 5 positions. So checker flag is out. I've just gone half a second down, that's not good. That wasn't good. So as predicted, I'm out in Q1. So let's just see how everyone else did. I'm sorry, how did you get a 1:24.7 in wet conditions? Codemasters, you've cocked this one up because that was wet conditions, and you've got some drivers like Lewis who follow the rules, and then others, I would suggest these 4 here, who set dry times, and yes, we're all using dry tyres, but dry times in damp conditions. That's just... only set one time, that's nice. It just makes no sense. Did I miss a completely dry patch in that race, that session or something? Oh well. We're going to go back to the paddock. But there's no words for that one. That's incredibly frustrating. So let's see what's waiting for us in the paddock apart from you missed your objectives. And then, right, so here we go. 15 points for participating, 20 points for underachieving by 1 position. 10 points for completing laps in Q1, nothing for not getting into Q2 or 3, and 10 points for having no disciplinary record during that session. Oh, that's interesting. So there's no points awarded for fastest sector 1, 2 or 3 in that qualifying session. I don't get it. There normally is, isn't there? Maybe it realised it was glitched somehow. Missed that target, watch that drop. And reputation with everybody else has dropped. Okay, there's a voicemail, here we go.
Hey, how are you? I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
Finished 17th, as is my championship target, and beat Fernando. So, wow. I still struggle to understand this one. I don't think there's anything here that will tell me anything now. No. basic gist is, in qualifying, Fernando beat me. I expected that. I was 19th. I expected that. But the top 4 drivers in Q1 set times equivalent to dry times in the wet. I mean, there's just no rational explanation for this. I could sit here ranting forever, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do, it's now approaching 5 o'clock. I'm going to end this stream here. So, I keep promising I'm going to show you trophies. Now, I can't show you this. I believe what you see on screen now will be your hearing sound only, which is a little bit annoying. In fact, yeah, I'm just seeing that on my screen here. But I can quickly talk you through the trophies I've earned already to tell you what they actually mean. Oh, interesting. So I'm just going to quickly mention some interesting trophies as well that I haven't yet achieved. So there's one called Like the Deserts Mr. Rain. Complete a race at Bahrain or Abu Dhabi in heavy rain. No one's platinum this yet, by the way. It's normally at least a 0.1% there. Something to prove. Accept a contract with McLaren or Sauber. There's Contender for the mid-strat pack and Great Expectations for the tops. Seasoned veteran. Complete a full season of 20 races in either career or championship even. Harder it pays off, so I've got this one. Complete your first practice program. Practically perfect. Achieve a perfect result. I'll achieve that as well. There's several from the upgrade side. Back up to speed. So you need to get to underachieve and then put yourself back up again. On the podium, get a podium basically. In any game mode. Take your first win in any full season. First and only. Top of the pile, win the championship. It's a team sport to win the constructors. If I complete a race with all the assists disabled, I get down to hold my hand. Jeff knows best. Pit under the safety car onto the team suggested strategy. So that's an interesting one. Top that, set the fastest time in all 3 practice sessions, take pole position and the race win. Let's just skip through a few more. Deja vu, use a flashback, so obviously I did that in practice. Yeah, there's a few other ones. Not now, Jeff. Politely ask your race engineer to stop talking to you on track. Or in other words, say, shut up, Jeff. Chris knows best. Research a recommended upgrade. So, I actually researched the recommended one without clicking recommended. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Complete a race strategy practice program. Yeah, okay. There's some interesting ones there. Anyway, I said that's it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to cut the feed in a minute, and it's 7 o'clock. I'm going to come back online, and I will talk you through the race. So I'll see you in a couple of hours.